everyone, welcome to Bhumika Study World. Please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. And if you want to ask anything, so please comment it. So now, today we're going to discuss about types of combustion. Right? So what is combustion first? In my last videos, we have discussed about combustion. Combustion is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with the oxygen to produce the heat energy, to produce a lot of heat, right? So, now combustion is classified into three main types, that is rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion and explosion. And it also has one type more, that is the slow combustion, but it is not considered as the main types. In some schools only slow combustion is done, otherwise it is not done much probably in every school. Okay, but for more information, for extra information, we will do slow combustion also, right? Okay, first of all, let's start with the rapid combustion. So what is rapid combustion? Rapid combustion is a form of combustion, otherwise known as a fire only, in which large amount of heat and light energy are released, which often results in a flame. This is used in a form of machinery such as internal combustion engines. Now, dear children, rapid combustion is a type of combustion in which rapidly the heat is produced. Okay, rapidly it is produced to give off a lot of light and the heat energy. Heat and the light energy to produce a lot of heat and light energy, right? So this type of combustion takes place very rapidly, right? Let us see the examples to clear the concept. Example, burning of LPG. Now see, in this picture you can see the burning of LPG. So in the kitchen also your mother uses the LPG only to cook the food, right? So in the gas stoves we lit the gas with the lighter, right? With the lighter. So in the from the lighter, that gas, it catches fire. So very rapidly it catches fire. These rapid combustion, the substances which do the rapid combustion has a very low ignition temperature. Okay, so they catches fire very rapidly, right? Like you can see, and as we have learned that it otherwise also known as a fire, it is just known as a fire, right? So it is known as a fire, right? And here also you can see a flame is occurring, it is a fire only, right? So this was the example of rapid combustion. Next is the spontaneous combustion. Okay, so let us do spontaneous combustion. This is the type of combustion in which material suddenly bursts into flames without the application of any apparent cause. Apparent cause means any heat, without the application of heat or fire, without the application of it. It is called spontaneous combustion. Now what it actually want to say is that in spontaneous combustion what happens, the substances burst into flames, means catches fire without the application of heat, like the forest fires if you have seen. Now forest fire, when forest fire is occurred, so there is none of the human being in the forest that lit the forest with fire. It is just because the natural causes, like the extreme temperature, right? Due to the extreme temperature, the forest catches fire. Okay, so there is no application of heat there, right? Just because of the extreme temperature, it catches fire. Okay, so these are the examples of spontaneous combustion. First example is forest fires caused by spontaneous combustion. As you can see here, the forest fire, it is caused by spontaneous combustion, right? Due to the extreme heat. Then here if you see the spontaneous combustion of coal dust in coal mines, right? In coal mines. So this is all spontaneous combustion. Okay, so spontaneous combustion, there is no application of heat right? Means the substance burst into flames without the application of heat. Okay. Next and the last is explosion. This is one of the main types of combustion, explosion. Right? Let us study about explosion now. Okay. So, explosion. What is explosion? It is a combustion in which a substance burns suddenly and produces heat, light and sound with the help of heat or pressure. Right? For example, explosion of crackers on applying heat or pressure. Now what happens in explosion? The certain substances are ignited and they explode with the evolution of a lot of heat and light energy. Okay, so when these substances burns, the substances which carry explosion, when these substances burn, they suddenly produce a lot of heat, light and sound, a lot of it, right? Like the crackers. What do you do in the case of crackers on Diwali, where we burst crackers, right? So we just supply heat to the crackers and they burst, right? They produces heat energy. Yes, they produces light energy, and they also produces the sound energy, right? So this is explosion. Let us look at examples. You can see this first example. This is the bomb blast. Okay, bomb blast, right? Bomb blast, it is explosion, right? So in bomb blast, what happens? Heat energy is produced, light energy and sound energy too. A lot of sound, heat and light energy. Then you see these are the crackers, right? So crackers, as I told you, right? Okay, so these were the three main types of combustion. Now let us get started with the slow combustion, right? Slow combustion. So what happens in slow combustion? It is a type of combustion which takes place at a slow rate of low temperature. It is called slow combustion. Example, respiration, as you can see here, and rusting of iron, as you can see here. So what happens in respiration and rusting of iron? It is a very slow process, right? It is a very slow process. So it is known as the slow combustion, like you can see rusting of iron. Now children, now you might think that how rusting of iron and respiration is a combustion. Means it is a type of combustion, that is the slow combustion. But how it is a combustion? How combustion is taking place here? Children, as I have told you the definition of combustion, that it is a chemical process, right? It is a chemical process in which the substance reacts with oxygen to produce heat, right? To give off heat. Now, let's take the example of rusting of iron. In rusting of iron, we know that rusting of iron is a chemical process, right? And it slowly takes place. Slowly the iron gets rust, right? Iron reacts with the oxygen, also known as O2. So iron reacts with the oxygen to produce iron oxide, which are basic in nature, right? So they produce iron oxides, also known as the rust. Okay, right? So they produce the iron oxide. So this can be the chemical equation. Fe stands for iron plus O2, it gives Fe2O. Fe2O3 is produced, right? So this is the chemical equation for iron, right? So this is, we discussed the slow combustion, right? Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.